I am Nick Shell, a certified Enneagram coach. I'm currently in the process of writing a book about Enneagram. Been working on that all year, and boy have I learned a lot about myself in the process. So I have come to terms with I actually am an Enneagram 9 wing 8. I am the self-preservation subtype, so I am very quick to be confrontational and get that conflict out of the way instead of being passive to it. And as I look back on many videos that I've made, even songs that I've written that I've put on this channel, we find this strange version of an Enneagram 9. Not so much the peacemaker, but more so the negotiator or the mediator. And I've mentioned so many times over the years, really, on my channel, about how I am not a political person. I just can't get wrapped up in tribalism when it comes to politics or sports, but specifically politics. For me, I just can't care. For me, it's as arbitrary as two different sports teams. And so therefore, I've come to the conclusion over the years that I'm apolitical, or I'm a centrist politically. I can't see one side as better than the other. I can see the good in both, and I can see the bad in both, and I can't spend any time or energy and emotions putting my faith in one side, believing that that will solve all the problems, because I'm 42 years old. I've lived through so many US presidents, and I've yet to see how one person who's, quote, in charge has really made that much of a difference, good or bad. I feel like whatever the next president does, that may help swing the pendulum the other way, and that's what happens. But I can't get too caught up in that. I just don't care about that. And for me, I already put enough blame on myself. I already struggle with feeling like, am I even a good person? So therefore, I do not want to cast judgment on the other side for being wrong or immoral or idiots, whatever it is. Like, I see that as a problem, that people divide themselves and pick these teams, which for me is just logic. It's common sense that if one side was truly that much better than the other, then we wouldn't be so equally divided. I mean, we could argue that maybe that's not 50-50, it's more like maybe 40-40. And there's a lot of people in the middle. I'm definitely like in the middle of the middle, so much in the middle that I don't even care. But to me, it's just logic. If one side was superior, we wouldn't be so perfectly kind of down the middle anyway. If one side was so much better, then why would we even be having a conversation? We would go with the side that's clearly superior, and then that would be it. But I think ultimately that comes down to me being an Enneagram 9, someone who wants there to be peace. And as long as we're arguing about which side is superior and which side is immoral or stupid or whatever it is, to me that's not peace. I can't find peace in the concept of choosing a villain and choosing a hero when it comes to politics. So for me, that doesn't make me feel like I have inner peace to even get caught up in that. So when the elections come around, I'm still going to vote. I don't even know why anymore, but I've yet to not vote for a political election. I guess I'll keep doing it, but it's not like I'm emotionally caught up in it. And it's not like my life will ever really be any different because one person won the presidential election over the other. That's what life has taught me, that it doesn't actually matter, that it's just a distraction for other people. But again, how can I be at peace if I'm caught up in a belief system where I think that half the population is wrong, immoral, ignorant? That's just not a healthy place for me to be. I want to believe that we all have room to grow, and we're all doing a lot of things right, and we'll always be evolving for the better, and we'll always be learning from each other. But if we condemn the other side, how can we learn from others? We need to learn from ourselves and others. But I think it's lazy to say, well, the other side is wrong. So that means we can't learn anything from them? Can we not learn from even the villain? Can we not? I think we can learn from anyone. Even a fake villain, even someone we perceive as wrong, we can still learn something from them. So there you go. I am an Enneagram 9. I don't care about politics. Can you relate to that? Maybe you're not even Enneagram 9, but you can still relate to this concept of it is a waste of time. It is a waste of emotions and energy, because ultimately, How can we have peace if we have such strong judgment against arguably close to half the population? Your comments belong right here.